It's still pretty early right now, but there's some cats here already. Other than that, looks like no one else is really here yet. There's like a few thrift stores open, but everything else is closed so far. These clothes aren't really what we're here for, but the price is tempting. This is what we're here for. The groceries. It's still really early, so it looks like most of the shops here are just setting up still. So let's just take a walk around and see what we can find first. One Indonesian food that really grew on me during my time here is tempeh. Look, I have no idea how to describe this to you. It's just like crispy tofu, I guess. The reason why I say it's like tofu is because it's also a soy-based product. We paid 40,000 rupiah for a couple of bricks of tofu and tempeh. Keep in mind, almost all transactions are cash-based here. If it wasn't for the packaging, I would seriously think it was a brick. Directly across from the tofu stall was this vegetable stall. I'm actually struggling to figure out how they get this many vegetables into the stall every day. It's like a literal wall. They're also laid out like this because if we want some, we simply just grab some. The friendly owner assured us in Indonesian that all of his products were cheap, fresh, and delicious. It's pretty fun to just pick whatever looks good as if you're foraging in a video game.
Is it water spinach?
As for how expensive these are, it's basically impossible to keep track of everything. So honestly, we just employed the ostrich strategy. We're just gonna stick our head on the ground and figure out the price after. Also, are we truly shopping in Indonesia without getting some chilies? And some onion and some garlic? I think we probably got enough now. So all of the vegetables we just bought totaled up to 130,000 rupiah. I don't know about you guys, but that's actually crazy. And we're still just getting started. Let's go to see what other stalls are selling. Ooh, I like the look of this. Because Indonesia has such a warm climate, some fruits such as bananas here are so much cheaper than back home in Canada. And it also means that there's a lot of fruits that I've never seen in my life before like this. I have no idea what fruit this is, but it's like sweet garlic. Like you peel it open and inside it looks like garlic. And you guys know how like for watermelons, people usually tap the side of it while listening to it to hear what sound it makes, right? Is there a strategy for the other fruits here, like for example the mangoes? Because we're kind of just going off of the looks right now. Which isn't too helpful when you have something like this where it all looks the same. If you have your own tips and tricks that you know, let me know in the comments. In total, we bought 2 bags full of fruit, and it came out to 150,000 rupiah after he weighed it. Not bad at all, considering it's about half of what we would have spent on the supermarket. This right here is the snack section. I'm not even gonna attempt to try to describe everything here. There's really just too much. Look at this. They have like chips and crackers for every combination of vegetable that you can think about. They even have the fried version of Indonesian meatballs. That's bakso. Yeah. And also adding on the column of white crackers there, it's a total of 30,000 rupiah. Right beside it, we have a section dedicated to selling dried foods. It seems like it's mostly seafood here. The squid and the fish in particular stood out, so we picked up a small package of dried squid and dried fish. The total came out to 40,000 rupiah. I really want to buy more, but at this point our bags are so heavy already, so we need to take a break. What is polos?
Just like fried.
Yeah.
Like no.
Let's get turtle again. Hello. Can we get Kwe-tiau telur? There's so much stuff. Put it on the table. I want to see. Look. I don't know Indonesian well enough to order myself yet, but he seemed to appreciate my attempt.
This is the telur egg.
Yeah, I'm learning Indonesian from her. I know.
Yeah, for
The owner of the stall was kind enough to give me permission to record him making the Kwe-tiau for us. It was hard to focus on taking this video while also smelling the food at the same time.
sudah lama di Indonesia.
It looks so good. But all good things come to an end, and with that, we're back to shopping. There's so much chicken. Chicken is pretty cheap to get in Indonesia, so let's get some here. Guys, this is just one stall, and there's so much chicken in this picture. There's like 10 other stalls all around us, all selling an equally insane amount of chicken. So guys, it smells really bad here. We picked up a few pieces of chicken for 30,000 rupiah and then left as fast as we could. You guys know what comes after the chicken, right? Like, I remember hearing that saying so much, but even to this day, I still don't know what the heck it means. Here, we get to select our own basket of eggs and handpick them ourselves. But unlike watermelon, you can't do that tapping it against their head trick, or else we risk breaking it. So we just look for the biggest ones we could find. Sounds about right to me. Now the market's starting to get kind of full, just like our hands, so we're probably going to leave after this. Unfortunately, we have to painfully count the eggs one by one. And at the end, it came out to a total of 50,000 rupiah. To the viewer that said that I needed a porter to carry everything after done shopping here, you weren't kidding. So our grand total for this gigantic haul came out to a total of 460,000 rupiah. It really was half as cheap and still enough to fill an empty fridge. Thank you so much for watching this video. I think it's safe to say that I know where I'll be shopping from now on. Recently, a lot of you guys have been telling me that you want me to make some videos on travel tips, such as how to travel more cheaply. And also more videos about what daily life in Indonesia is like. I'm happy to say that I'll be glad to make those videos, and I also want to make them in a more personal format, such as the one here. So if you're interested in seeing those videos, do me a favor, subscribe, and stay tuned for the next one. Thank you so much, and take care.